In this video, we will evaluate our DNA samples on a trans-illuminator by running them on Agarose gel with a concentration of 1%. So for that, we are weighing 0.6 gram Agarose to make 1% of 60 ml. I have 50x TAE buffer here and we need 60 ml 1x TAE in which we will dissolve our 0.6 gram agarose. So for that, to make it 1x, we are taking 1.2 ml, that means 1200 microliter of our 50x TAE into separate beaker. And that's 1200 microliter, and now we will make the final volume up to 60 ml by adding distilled water and 0.6 gram of our agarose. Now adding distilled water to make the final volume up to 60 ml. Agarose will never dissolve in this solution, so in order to do that, we need to heat the solution in a microwave oven or on a hot plate, but not continuously, but in phases. After dissolving agarose into 1x TAE, cool down the solution at room temperature. Make sure your solution is not solidifying, and we will add 1.5 microliter ETBr ethidium bromide dye that will help us to track our DNA into gel. 10 mg per ml is the stock concentration of ETBr. The final concentration of it should be 0.5 to 1 microgram per ml. In this step, we will pour our gel solution into this casting tray. After pouring the solution, we will wait until this solution gets completely solidified. Going down very gently and slowly, and make sure there is no bubble formation. This is what it will look like after it gets completely solidified. In case if you are observing no solidification of your solution, then reheat your solution and then pour it again. Now we will dip our gel into 1x TAE restore buffer, and in order to make 1x TAE we need 7 ml 50x TAE and make it the volume up to 350 ml with the distilled water. We also need to add ETBr in this too, so we need 17.5 microliter to add into this. I have given the recipe of all the buffers in video description. 1 microliter 6x loading die will take place in the next step. DNA samples got loaded in the gel with the concentration of 1x, and we have here bromophenol blue 6x loading die, and to make it 1x we need 1 microliter of this dye, 1 microliter bromophenol blue and 5 microliter our DNA sample. You can also contact me via my email that already has given you in the video description for any calculation relevant to this protocol or any other. Now we are taking 5 microliter of our DNA samples and mix it with the 6x loading dye to make it 1x homogenized mixture. Take your sample by up pipetting method. So now take the 6 microliter of your total sample. Load your samples very carefully, very gently, and do not touch the ground. Closing the lid and switching on. I'm just gonna run my gel at 80 voltage for only 15 to 20 minutes for just get the DNA out from the wells. There should be slight bubble formation at the both ends of your apparatus if your gel apparatus is working properly. Open the lid carefully, do not give it a jerk. Now moving forward to trans illuminator. Now place your gel very carefully and don't you forget to wear your goggles. Now turn the light on.